Okay, in this problem we are asked if the bus stop is 85 hundredths of a kilometer down the street from the YMCA and it takes you 10.4 minutes to walk north from the bus stop to the YMCA entrance, what is your average velocity in meters per second? So, step one, we are going to draw a picture. So we have to think here, where is the YMCA located? Where is the bus stop located? Well, it says we are walking north from the bus stop to the YMCA. So this will be the bus stop. And then we've got our Y up here. And we are walking north, so I'll just draw the arrow going north. Okay, what else do we know? It's 85 hundredths of a kilometer, so I'm going to write that information down here next to the line. And it takes 10.4 minutes. So we've got our picture, we've labeled it with distances and directions. So now we're going to go ahead and write down our givens. When we write down the givens, we need to include the variables. Well, what do I know? I know the displacement. We're walking in a nice straight line north, and we are going, ooh, I made a mistake up here. It's 0.85 hundredths of a kilometer, not a meter. So 0.85 kilometers north. The other thing we are given is the amount of time it takes. It takes us 10.4 minutes. It doesn't say we started counting, halfway through. So this is the entire time starting from 0 going till we get there. It takes us 10.4 minutes. And what are we supposed to find? Well, we are asked to find our average velocity in meters per second. So velocity, that means we need to include a direction when we're done. And we are supposed to be finding this in meters per second. So right now you may have noticed something. Our givens were not in the units that we want to have our find in. So we need to convert them. So we're going to convert 0.85 kilometers into meters. So 85 hundredths of a kilometer, I know I want to have meters when I'm done, so I'll put meters on the top, and I want to get rid of kilometers. And thankfully I know there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. Kilometers cancel, I'll be left with meters. 85 hundredths times 1,000 is 850. So 850. So up here I'm going to change this to say 850 meters. We also need to convert our time. 10.4 minutes. Well, I don't want minutes, so I need to put minutes in the denominator. I want seconds, so I'll put that in the numerator. I know there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. Minutes cancel, I'll be left with seconds. 10.4 times 60 is 624 seconds. So we'll go over here and write that down. Now go back and erase this so we've got a little bit of work room. Okay, so now our equation. Well, the speed equation, the velocity equation, the same. The only difference is we are going to need to include a direction with our velocity. So velocity is equal to our change in, remember this is the Greek letter delta, means the change in distance, in this case displacement, because we are going to include the direction over the change in time. Substitute in, well, we don't know the velocities that we're trying to find. The change in displacement was 850 meters north, which we'll include at the end, over the time 624 seconds. Go ahead and do that calculation, and we will get our average velocity to be 1.36 or 1 36 hundredths, and our units meters over seconds, so meters per second, and we need to include the direction. So up here where it says the answer, 1 3600 meters per second north. Okay, remember it was north simply because it told us we were walking north way back in the beginning of the problem, and we did write it down in our givens.